Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all variations thereof, and welcome, one and all, to session 37 of Shadows of Sorcery. We are joined this evening by our intrepid crew of thieves at this point. Some of which aren't actually here at the moment. Don't worry, they will be getting here in a minute. Oh, no, most of them are here now. Hopefully we'll have all four of them here soon enough, but we'll see. Yes, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are picking up where we left off last time around, after our intrepid crew had robbed a vault. Who wants to do the recap?
We had a plan, but once we actually executed that plan, and now we're going to die for it.
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good summary, to be honest.
We did a reconnaissance of the building and where we figured the vault was going to be. We left, we had a full long rest, and then we came back expertly, disabled all the traps, and where we granted all of us sucked at jumping over one small spike trap, except for Elfie, who was just a godlike apparently. Did our whole looting the dungeon shtick, and then right as we exit, the boss we were trying to avoid in the first place showed up.
Yes. Yes,
I
indeed.
feel we have been somewhat cheated narratively here, but
Don't worry, everything will resolve itself. I have given you all the tools to deal with this.
no, you haven't. You gave us all the tools to avoid this fight.
I've got an anti-magic thingy.
All the tools except our main tank being present.
I mean, yeah, well, that's not something I can control, okay?
Does Pod get to be like a DMPC for a hot second?
For a
guess
little
so.
bit, yeah.
Just pick up the prod and throw them a black.
He wields the
Thingy
prod
pop it
as
in
an
the-
improvised weapon.
Yeet the halfling.
I think prod's bigger than a halfling.
No, it's a meme.
Oh.
It's either yeet the dwarf or yeet the halfling.
I
In
don't
Why
this
do you
recommend.
case,
evolve?
eat the half.
I was about to say I'd recommend not eating me, but also I am carrying the poison that will insta-kill him.
Okay, here's the plan. We give you the anti-magic core, you strap it to the vial, Prod throws you like a fucking missile, the poison detonates on hit, the anti-magic cancels anything he has as defense. We're going to make an intercontinental ballistic missile in 5 minutes.
I say we give the bulbul or whatever it is to Prod. Prod can then tank DPS, and then I can get sneak attack damage, which is more likely to actually hit him.
Indeed. Well,
Because even bereft of magic, I'm guaranteeing this guy has a high armor class.
we'll see. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, last we left off, our intrepid crew of thieves, who... that is kind of what you are at this point.
Yeah, that is the work we are conducting.
Yeah, have infiltrated the vault of Lord Gabriel Blackwood. You got past all the traps. You dealt with the the difficulties of opening the vault. You went through and you grabbed pretty much everything that you wanted or needed. Not everything in the vault. There's still a lot of stuff left in there, but you were on a time limit. And you started to exit, only to hear the doors at the other end of the main chamber slam open, and footsteps begin to enter this room. Darren, you are the person who is closest to the doors. You have maybe 15 seconds before the person that you can only assume, because they are the only person who would probably have access to this place, the person who you can only assume is Gabriel Blackwood is gonna walk around that corner. You have maybe 15 seconds. What do you do? And what do the rest of you do as well?
I'm trying to think what the most useful thing I could do here is.
Ingvar's just like, shut the door!
We can't shut this door. Also, it'll be very obvious if
What
this
if
door
you-
closes.
Could you roll insight to see if he's like coming in with intent that he knows he's being robbed, or if he's coming in like back from the trip?
I don't know how we'd know.
Like if he's hurried or like
The
looking
degree to
frantic
his-
or anything, right?
the degree of his saunter. Is
I
that what you're
will
looking
give
for?
you this for free. He doesn't sound like he's running, but he sounds like he's striding with purpose from the footsteps you can hear.
Oh no, a man's on a mission. Okay, I will gesture to everyone down the hall to, like, hide. But I guess that's mainly, like, get up against the door. And then I will VoIP out. I am invisible.
Okay.
High stress situation activates my camouflage reflex.
So
You're
you
not wrong.
three are hiding against the wall. There's just enough space to actually put yourselves up against that wall without being seen from the other end of the corridor. And
Can I-
you're...
I was also going to say, could I cast minor illusion to make it look like at least the closest tripwire is still active? It's something very thin.
What are you
so, like-
currently carrying?
The anti-magic ball.
Ah, fuck! I can't do magic.
Okay, so here's the thing. Currently, everything within a 10-foot radius of you, no magic at all.
And I roll it within 10 foot, so there's no point in shoving the orb in somebody else's face.
The only person who is not within 10 feet is Darren, who is at the other end of the corridor.
Hence the invis.
Yeah, because if
Yeah.
he had the orb, then he couldn't go invisible.
I will allow you an intelligence check, librarian, to figure out if there is a way to disable the orb, if you want to.
I think I should roll for orb, shouldn't I?
However,
If we turn the orb off, are we so certain we can turn it back on?
Actually,
I'm
not gonna.
there is no guarantee that you will be able to turn it back on, but I will allow you an intelligence check to figure out a way to turn it off, essentially.
Can I do the intelligence check anyway and not turn it off?
Yeah, I'll allow you to do the intelligence check, even if you don't want to turn it off.
Okay,
I
I'll
will
do
allow
that. then.
you. I will allow you a few seconds to examine this orb. Essentially, it's a high-stakes situation, though. Bear in mind.
Okay, so then if it's high stakes, I want to play out my action as I inspect the orb for an L switch and I immediately hand it to Prod. That's why I wanted
Okay.
I do this. So roll intelligence. I got an 11. Wow, that was a bad roll.
Oh no, it's gonna be
You-
one of
you
them.
look over this orb, and I'll give you a quick description. The orb is sort of this shimmering, bluish, like crystalline sphere with small tracks of brass encasing the edges of it. From what you can tell, there may be a method of twisting and adjusting the segments of the sphere, but you don't know what any of that will do right now. So you hand the orb to Prod, right?
Yes, I hand it to Prod.
Okay. So it is currently...
That still gets me.
It will, if you're within that radius of Prod.
Yep.
Okay. So, Darren, you have cast invisibility, correct?
Correct. I am
Okay.
then gonna sneak myself as far into this corner as I can to avoid being in its path of movement.
Okay. I would like you all, not necessarily for combat, but I would like you all to roll me initiative.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy. Well, speaking of, we have the boy. Hello, Elfie.
Can someone roll for me? I'm
Yes,
running home.
I can roll for you, Elfie, don't worry.
Running is appropriate in the context.
Thank you. I'll be home in like 15.
I can see that my initiative roll is going to set a precedent for my rolls today.
24 for my initiative.
I rolled a 3 total.
Ooh.
That's a nat 1. This is why I passed the orb to prod before we entered combat.
That's fair.
I mean, you still need to get more than 10 feet away from him. Social distancing, you know.
I mean, people will move away from me when they take their turns, presumably.
Presumably.
Because they'll be wanting to get closer to him.
Presumably.
Probably. I also do technically have an action I can take between turns, which is helpful in this fight.
Okay, so 0 to 5.
Me, 3.
5 to 10. 10 to 15. 15 to 20. Have any of you rolled initiative at all?
I'm 24, you dingbat.
Okay. 20 to 25.
24.
Okay, so Darren's going first. Lydia?
Let's.
Lydia?
Oh, I think Lydia may have died preemptively.
Oh no.
What about Prod? What's Prod get?
Well, I can tell you now that Blackwood is probably going last.
Oh,
And
goody.
Prodigious Maximus just got a 15.
Oh Christ!
Welcome
Hi,
back.
Lydia.
Sorry, the food kind of arrived.
I need you to roll me initiative.
I don't.
Now, this isn't necessarily for combat.
There you go.
Okay. So that's... What's your initiative bonus?
Oh Christ! I buried the mouse in food. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Is it dry food at least?
No, it's +5, so that would have been 60. No, it's fish and it's not fish and chips. It's burger and chips.
Burger and chips. Okay. I'm gonna... Yeah, this looks about right. There we go. Okay. Okay. So. Darren, you are up first in the initiative order. You are crouched in a corner, invisible, and Lord Gabriel Blackwood is about to turn the corner. Are you going to prepare anything? Are you going to attempt to do anything?
Am I able to put the poison vial onto my blade without breaking invisibility or alerting him?
I would say, since it's not an attack, I would say that yes, you could.
Okay, then
But
I'm going. But
the poison vial has no stopper. It is
Correct. It is glass.
It is a crystal
It's an
ampule.
ampule.
So it has to be broken, which may cause a noise.
Hmm.
So bear that in mind.
Right. I guess I'll wait to do that until, like, he's trapped. Hopefully there'll be some kind of noise I can disguise the smearing with.
Okay. So you're going to just hold your action?
I guess that means I'm going to delay my action until after Blackwood.
Okay, so so you're holding your action, and your action will be to break the vial onto your blade.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, all right then. Elfie, I know you're running home right now.
It's gonna be a
Yellow?
few more minutes.
What is Prod doing?
Prod is preparing his sword, two-handed, ready to hit the next person who comes through the door.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Bearing in mind that you are currently 30 feet from the door.
Probably
And hiding
sprinting
round the
towards
corner.
that. Sprinting towards the door.
Sprinting towards the door. Okay. So you go 30 feet, you're around the corner, and you're preparing to slash at the next
Yes.
person that comes around the corner. Okay.
Yes.
Next up, Ingvar.
Who is probably just gonna scoot his arse over to this corner. So he's got a line of sight at the door then. By the look of it.
Yeah, you do.
Yep, and he's just gonna prepare his... Do I go
So you're-
fire or lightning?
You're preparing an arrow to fire?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So which type of arrow are you going to use?
Now that's my question, because I know I've got the doubling bow, but I was looking at that, and apparently it only doubles non-magical arrows.
No, it doubles magical arrows in
Oh,
this
oh,
setting.
On this end, that's fine. I'll stick a
in this
lightning
setting,
arrow
it
in
doubles
there.
all arrows, basically.
Fair enough. I'll stick a lightning arrow in just because it's not as likely to attract this tension as a literal arrow on fire.
Okay. I'm sorry, librarian. You're gonna go after Blackwood.
Yeah, I thought
Not my
so.
fault.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, as you all rush to your positions and you get ready, you hear the footsteps approaching. Lord Blackwood walks to this door, and you see this, Darren. You don't, Prod, because you're around the corner, but you see this, Darren. Walks to the door, looks up at it, pulls a pocket watch from his pocket, and clicks it. And you watch as a sort of grayish film starts to unravel from the watch and travel down onto the floor, through the grates, and then stops about halfway across the grates. Kind of. Except in a sphere around the edge, about 10 feet from where Prod is standing. And you watch as the grey sort of mist roiling across the floor continues around where Prod is, towards you. I will allow you a reaction.
Who is you in this context?
You, Darren. I will
Oh.
allow you a reaction, because you can see this happening. You can see the mist is being deflected by whatever it is that Prod might be holding at the moment. But it is advancing towards you, and you're watching as behind Blackwood, you see all the room that is behind him. You see the flickering flames of various torches and sconces freeze. As if God had plucked the soul from them.
Is that a very, very bombastic way of saying time stop?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
But you can see this roiling cloud of mist that is advancing into the corridor towards you.
Okay, can I do anything to know what that is, exactly?
Not as a reaction.
Hmm.
The reaction
Maybe
that
not
I'm
an
giving
action
you
check.
is move or don't. It's up to you.
So it's headed directly towards my corner?
It's heading around Prod, essentially. It's like there's a bubble around Prod, and everything else is going around it. But because of
Okay.
that, it's heading directly into your corner.
Okay, I will move 2 tiles to my left.
Okay, so... this way?
Yep, exactly. Before the first, just like between the tripwires, I guess, because I think we broke that first one.
The tripwires have been broken, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, bearing in mind, the moment you move into that tile, you will become visible.
Okay, not that far then. Is that
Okay.
one okay?
Yes, that one should be
Okay.
fine.
Right. It's
Yeah,
the best I can do here.
that one should be fine. Okay, so you watch as this roiling mist stops just before where you are now standing, but it is covering the corner to a degree. You see maybe 20 feet away from where Blackwood is currently standing, that this mist kind of settles. And Blackwood looks at the floor and looks around, and then steps across the grating. And the mist moves with him, and you start to feel it doesn't quite reach you, Darren. But you start to feel this sudden coldness in the limbs that are closest to this mist, as if all sense in your nerves has just kind of been frozen. Okay. Librarian, you're up next.
Okay, so they're now at the end of the hall. I presumably can't see Blackwood from around the corner? Or
No.
anything that just happened?
You can't see anything that just happened. You saw that Darren moved back by 5 feet. But other than that, you didn't see anything.
Okay. Alright. I don't know what I could fucking do here. Because there's a
Up
big
to you.
magical dead zone between me and Blackwood.
A gust of, instantaneous effects from outside of the zone should still work. A gust of wind to get rid of the fog, maybe?
Do I even have Let me check.
Well, my question
on.
is, if Blackwood's moved in, he's technically 10 feet within Prod's range.
Yes.
Not
Wouldn't
quite.
Oh,
Not
bugger.
quite.
He's half
He's in it. He's in it more than I was a hot second
He's
ago.
half in, half out of Prod's range, of the range of the anti-magic sphere. And the hand that is holding the pocket watch is outside the range, currently.
It's his right, isn't it?
No, it's his left.
Yeah.
The model doesn't show it very well,
Right.
but yeah.
Bugger.
His right hand is holding a cigar.
Nice.
But yeah. Librarian.
Yes, something to clear the air would be nice.
So the problem is, I have prestidigitation today, but it's a 10-foot range.
Yeah.
So,
At 20
Like,
feet.
like the area that I could actually use it. Actually, wait. 10 feet away from me. I can make a gust 10 feet away from me that should travel down the hall, right? Like it's wind. It doesn't just stop.
Yes. That is
Yes.
possible.
Might not have much power by the time it
Yeah,
reaches.
but it's like it's
We may
smoke,
not-
you know. It's very light thing to be moving with wind. It just needs to be very subtle to make him think it's like a draft or something, you know.
A draft in an underground vault.
You'd be surprised. How do you think they get ventilation down there? You need to breathe.
It may
Yeah.
also just be weird enough to like encourage him to move further down.
Bearing in mind that the moment he turns,
By this
he's
point,
going
you
to
can
see
probably
Prod.
see Prod. Yes.
Okay, the other thing that I think might be useful here, I could teleport behind him.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, nothing personal, kid. But I have, I believe, I have a library ability that allows me to go into the library, and then when I come out, as long as I roll well enough, I should be able to teleport. I think it's up to 60 feet. Let me check.
But then you'd be right next to the anti-magic zone.
No,
No, not if the librarian's behind Blackwood.
No,
Yes,
because he doesn't
right-
know I'm there.
But right next to the anti-magic zone.
Yeah, but like
Yes.
not in it, and I'm also at a different angle now, so my spells don't have to pass through the anti-magic zone. I'm put more at risk, but like I'm also
Yeah.
at risk down a fucking hallway.
True.
From down a hallway, you can still chuck spells, but you know.
Well, no, because like if it goes into the anti-magic zone, anything innately magical just dies. That's how
Depends on-
anti-magic field works.
Depends on what kind of spell it is, though.
Yeah,
I'm presuming from the orb like sphere thing, it's an anti-magic dome thing. I think it's
Anti-magic everything.
yeah,
No, like,
it's just
If you like create a wall of fire, an area of the fire that's like an area of the wall that's actually inside the anti-magic, it's still fire, so you'd still take like penalties for being next to it.
yeah, but like all my spells are projectiles that would have to pass through that specific sphere, if you get what I mean.
Fair, yeah, acid splash and whatnot.
Or, like Eldritch Blast.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, that
yeah.
would be affected.
And this ain't magic missile, you can't just go whoop right round it.
Oh no, anti-missile would also fizzle out.
Not true.
Strikes unerringly, but it does still have to get there.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking, right?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you could just go into the library and go fuck this shit, I'm out and just never come back.
Goodbye, my friends. Fuck you all, I guess.
Okay.
Sorry, I just remembered I've got a bunch of returns I need to process.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna try the teleport.
Okay. So, how is this teleport working, real quick?
I'm trying to look it up, but Homebrew is being a bit weird right now. Let me get there.
Are you
There we go.
using
Okay.
the librarian's?
Refuge. I'm using refuge.
Okay. So
Yeah, 60 feet in any direction. If I
60
use a
feet in
wisdom
any
check.
direction. You need to roll a wisdom DC, a wisdom
Saving throw. Presumably?
wisdom check, not saving.
Oh, it's a check? Okay.
Wisdom check. The DC is 15 minus your warlock level divided by 2 rounded up.
Okay, so it's 15 minus 3, so 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so... yeah. I do that. So let's do the wisdom check to see if I actually teleport where I want.
You have to beat a 12.
I got an 11.
Uh-oh.
So that's great.
Okay.
You're just full of 11s tonight.
This was either going to be great or terrible.
Yeah, I already knew that
Um,
my dice are off tonight from that fucking nat 1 and the 8, so...
Okay, roll a d8. And a d6.
I'm gonna guess that's compass direction and distance.
2 and 6.
2 and 6. So, let's see. So...
I think that's actually the direction I want.
Maybe.
You just land directly on top of Blackwood.
Okay. And 6. So that would be...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm in a wall.
Oh no.
I don't think you're gonna end up in a wall, I'm gonna be honest. If one is south...
You just end up in the pool.
Oh, one is south? I thought one is north. Uh-oh. Let me check.
This might put you right in the anti-magic zone.
Well.
It's either going to be in the anti-magic zone next to Prod, or in the corridor we came in.
Oh yeah, it doesn't actually say whether one is south or what it bases the compass direction on. It just says a D8 for compass direction.
Yep.
Does that mean based on, like, I presume...
I'd say natural, like, assumption would be north as well.
Actually,
Yeah, I would have thought at least.
your
but-
character is currently facing northeast. So I'm gonna take that as the direction of 1.
Okay.
So that would be...
That puts
2
you
is...
either by the obelisk or next to me.
2 would be north. Thusly... Okay. Right. So,
Well, you're behind him. And you're not on the AoE.
librarian. You,
Yeah.
feeling your magic surge back into you as soon as Prod moves away. You look around. You take your hands and clasp them together, and you feel energy surge between your palms and crackle down your arms across your body, and for an instant, you're gone. And you look around and you're in a corridor. You take a step and suddenly everything tilts 45 degrees on an angle, and you feel yourself slide, and the corridor tilts again and you slide the other way, and then suddenly, whoop, you're back in the embrace of the world. And you land in this corridor here.
Okay. Oh, I don't like those guards being there.
You land in the entrance to a large portal room. There is a massive portal ring sort of underneath a fairly deep piece of water, and the portal ring is glowing slightly. And there are 2 clockwork soldiers with their backs to you, guarding this ring. But they are there. And as all of this happens, are you in range? Not quite. You're not quite in range, but you do feel the edges of your fingers and the tips of your toes that are slightly further down the corridor than the rest of you slowly going numb.
Do I see the flames freeze?
Yes, and you also see this rolling mist at the edge of your robes, this greyish, sparkling mist.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I know what this is?
Please.
I'll allow that as a bonus action.
Oh.
For 11 again.
Oh.
You have
Wow.
no idea.
Total?
Total. I rolled a 5 plus 6.
Oh.
You have
Refreshing my
Maybe-
fucking page.
an inkling that this might be some form of slow
might be magic
spell
fog.
or something, but you're not sure. Okay, Darren, you're up.
Okay, well, he hasn't walked over the thing yet, and I can't really move to my right, and I certainly don't want to move forwards, so I'm just going to continue holding my action here.
Okay. Prod, you're up.
Really
You
dumb
are currently
question.
holding, by the way, because this was thrust upon you by another member of your party just before you arrived.
Sick.
You are currently holding an anti-magic orb with a 10-foot radius.
Oh, then I don't need to think about that. That's fantastic.
Yeah, if you move...
Sorry, I was
much-
trying to
if you-
figure
if you-
out my spells, and I was about to cry.
Yeah, if you move much closer to Blackwood, you will reveal me because you'll remove my invisibility, just so you know.
Well, I'll also remove all of his bad juice.
His bad
So-
juice.
Yeah, but we
Agreed.
ideally want to make it so that I can flank him. So
I'd love
ideally
that.
try not to
But
unveil me
also-
so really.
He's got bad juice on him.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's preoccupied with me, you'll still have advantage, right? If we're locked in melee.
Golly. Theoretically.
Theoretically. Well, then, my friend, I shall, get Divine Smite's magic, right? And I'm holding anti-magic, so that's not gonna work. That's fine. I'm just gonna prance up to Blackwood with my big old sword and go, someone should really cut the tension between us and hit him.
You're just
Oh
gonna
my
hit
God,
him.
the
You're not
spell.
gonna cut him with the sword. You're just gonna hit
No,
him.
I'm gonna cut him with the sword.
Okay,
Hit
you're gonna
with
cut
the
him with the sword. Okay.
That's an 18 plus, I believe, 6 to hit, which I can do the maths
Yeah,
of.
that hits. So you,
Okay.
Okay, so now we're actually engaged in full combat.
I thought we
Um,
were trying to be sneaky. Well,
Well, I
he's
was
gonna
trying to
find
be
us
sneaky,
anyway.
but I
Might as
have
well
to.
hit him first. If it's surprise, then we get another turn.
If he's coming down this corridor, we're fighting him no matter what, pretty much.
Yeah, like
These
it's
are
only a
my
matter
gay
of
dice.
time.
The only sneakiness is
Pray
in
to the gay
before
dice.
we get there.
Okay.
The,
So-
the only sneakiness is me.
So you're going to round the corner and slash at Blackwood, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you rolled a 24 to hit?
Yes.
Okay. So, as you get within, like, 10 feet of Blackwood, you watch as this cloud of grey mist that has been emanating from this pocket watch in his hand dissipates completely. You also see his eyes widen, and he looks up. He's been looking at his pocket watch for a few seconds now. He looks up just in time to see your blade come straight for his shoulder. And roll me damage.
It's not very good damage because I don't think I can use my Divine Smite, can I?
No, you
Not
cannot.
an anti-magic.
Imagine you just one-shot this frail twin.
Yeah, it turns out he would be massively overestimating him.
Hang on, actually, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna look at Rage again.
Yeah, with all the magic items, he's got like an HP of 10 or
Gain
something.
bonus damage to the roll that increases you gain levels as a barbarian.
I mean, he's not wearing.
Shown in the rage damage.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna rage. Rawr!
Okay. So you're gonna rage first.
I'm
then
gonna
you're gonna
rage
switch.
first, and the rage involves my abs becoming tighter, and that's it.
Perfect. Through the fucking ab window we installed previously.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you spent extra time this morning putting like some baby powder on it just for this moment.
Bearing in
Yeah.
mind that you're
Such a
currently
great
wearing
matte
full plate
texture.
armor.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
we installed a window in it. It's fine. It's canon.
That texture, and then they clench, and
Then
suddenly there's just a dust
three.
cloud.
oh, that's 11 damage. I know.
Okay, so you hit for 11 damage. You slash this. What is it? You're using a greatsword, right?
I'm using a two-handed longsword.
Two-handed longsword. You slash this longsword straight down at his shoulder. With very sudden surprise, you see Lord Blackwood jump back slightly, and your blade, the tip slashes against his arm, but it doesn't quite penetrate.
Oi, oi.
But he's taken by surprise. He steps back a little bit, and he's now on his guard. But he's also noticed that something is wrong because you're moving.
That's not supposed to happen.
Should have
Okay.
nailed the anti-magic ball in place in your vault, mate.
I don't know if
fucking
Prod's
watch
figured out
screaming
at all
Zawardo.
what's happening. I think Prod's just like, oh, that was a great mist. It's not happening anymore. Oh, well. He's not got that there's an anti-magic field. He's not that smart.
Okay, so are you doing anything else?
No, because I've used my action and bonus action. Unless I
Okay.
have a double attack at this point, which I might. Do I have extra attack yet?
At our level, possibly.
Uh,
I don't recall if that's how 5e works.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate. No, I don't have extra attack, I don't think.
Okay.
Okay,
That's a warrior thing, I think.
in that case...
I do! I'm
Oh.
fucking lying!
You do?
I can attack twice, I'm gonna hit him again!
You're gonna hit him
Do
again!
it.
Alright, roll it!
Do I have to roll attack again, or does it roll into the same attack damage?
You have to roll
Uh,
attack again.
Attack again.
Okay. That's probably not gonna hit. That's an 8.
8 plus 6? Or...
No, that's an 8 total.
8 total. No, that does not hit. You slash forward again, and this time Blackwood jumps back, and your blade clangs into the floor. I also need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh, the
Ooh.
trap.
A dexterity saving throw. You know, I'm just gonna use the button. $18. Yes.
18. Okay. And you're raging, right?
Yes.
What
rawr.
damage does that halve?
That halves. Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So I believe that halves bludgeoning,
Okay.
piercing, and slashing.
So let's see. So you dodged, so you only take 3.5 damage, and you're raging, so you only take 1 damage from the
Oh.
spike trap.
Ouch. I go, ow.
This was the perfect time to get rage, because you also got an anti-magic orb, and rage stops you casting spells anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah. Fuck it. Reclass myself.
Okay, so
This is OP.
Ingvar, you're up next.
Yo. Someone remind me, is it 30 feet or 60 feet for movement?
30 feet for standard, 60 feet if you want to dash. But dashing consumes your action,
Yeah.
unless you're a
gotcha.
rogue.
So I'm going to move. Right, it's that tile there. I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one next to him. Now do I... He's gone back round the corner, hasn't he?
He has... You can't see him from here.
Back.
Mood.
And I've got nothing really on me. I mean, I could... I can't prep hunt that small because I can't even see him. I guess I'll just hunker down and wait because I can't do much else right now.
I mean, you can dash. That is an option.
Yeah, but that's gonna take me action.
But you
I mean,
can't
I
use
get
your
it.
action otherwise.
True.
It's up to you.
So if I were to... I don't want to dash another 30 feet. Where am I going? I could just dash another extra 10 feet to scoop myself. Because I'm not going to reveal Darren anyway. If I just move here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Okay.
going
Yeah, that's more or less the earliest point you can
What?
get a shot at him.
to...
Are you going to do a bonus action or anything?
I mean, I could... There we go. I could just Hunter's Mark him for the next round.
Yeah, that is an
Yeah.
option.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And then Pokeball, Dragon, I choose you.
Okay.
Cast him as the thingamabob. He wouldn't fit down here.
Next up, Lord Blackwood.
Ah!
Who... The first thing he's gonna do is move backwards away from you. You get an opportunity of attack,
Dang it.
by the way.
Cool. That's just regular, just hit him, though. I think
Mhm.
it's attack of opportunity.
This is why I wanted him around the corner.
Is it me who's hitting him?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Is that? Yeah, that's just a singular
Mhm.
attack. Do I
That's
have to
just a
roll?
singular attack.
Do I have to roll attack, or can I just roll damage?
You
for
have to
attack of
roll
opportunity? Okay. I don't know. Oh, that's another. That's 10.
That does not hit.
Total.
So you watch as Lord Blackwood dodges out of the way of another of your sword slashes and walks to the center of the room. He is now outside your radius
Uh-oh.
of
Yep.
that 10 feet. So you watch as the pocket watch, which is now on his belt, starts to exude this sort of heavy mist once more. This entire room is now filled with a sort of glistening silver mist. And you, Prod, are immune to it.
Nice.
And everything within 10 feet of you is immune to it.
William subtraction.
So, okay. And then
It's time for cuddles.
Blackwood is going to... Prod, you're his main priority right now, so he is
Okay.
going to pull a vial from his belt, and he's going to throw it at you
Damn it.
for a 19 to hit.
Ooh. Oh, come on. Come
What?
on.
What?
Meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it. Okay.
Meets it, beats it.
So,
Barely.
My armor class is 19. How do you do
Ah.
this to me?
it's
mean,
not my fault.
Bright side, this means he only has a +4.
Ah.
Okay, so
we can win.
All right.
but-
What
You
happens to my
take-
body?
5 points of acid damage as this vial hits you and explodes against your armor, and you feel it seep through the cracks and onto your skin.
It's gonna eat through the hull.
Ow. Wait, does it go directly onto the abs?
It
It goes into the ab
kinda
panel.
it kind of hits up here, so it
Little
goes onto
tingling
your
sensation.
pecs a little bit.
I paid for those.
And as a bonus action, I guess, Lord Blackwood is going to go, "You lot should have known better." Librarian, you're up.
Okay, so I want
Hurl
to
spells
start
at
off my turn. I can now fully see the magic item he's using, right?
Yes.
Did we just get vicious mockery?
I would
No.
like to counterspell the effects
Nope.
of that magic item.
Okay. All right.
So the rule for that is if it is above a 3rd level spell, I will have to pass a DC. If it is below a 3rd level, which it obviously is not because it's stop time, it's just gone. But the DC is 10 plus the spell's level I have to beat.
Okay. Let me check something very quickly.
I believe start time is quite high up there, so it's going to be a high DC.
So you said 10 plus the spell's level?
Yes.
Okay. Roll it.
Okay.
I'll tell you if you
Let me
succeed.
see. So this is spell casting abilities. This is a... What's my spell casting? It is a spell attack bonus, but plus 10, which I believe is my spell casting ability. No, it's not. I always make that mistake. Spell casting ability is charisma. Spell attack is different. So I have a plus 6 this roll.
Mm-hmm.
If it turns into another 11.
24, baby!
Oh, thank
Oh.
fuck for
Yeah!
Wow.
Finally.
Okay.
Finally.
Not bad.
Finally, I broke my shit. It's because I refreshed the fucking page, I swear to God. That's my reaction, it's not my full turn.
Okay. So that's your bonus action, right?
Reaction is different.
Oh, reaction. Okay.
is outside
Yeah,
of that.
reaction. That's fine. Yes.
And of note, I can also still cast a full spell, even if I use my reaction for this. It breaks the bonus action.
Okay.
Can't use 2 spells
So
roll.
you summon the counter spell to your fingertips and you release it at the pocket watch that is hanging from Blackwood's belt. You watch as just barely the hands on the pocket watch that had stopped moving start up again, and the mist dissipates.
Fuck yeah.
By the way,
Okay.
Time Stop is a 9th level spell.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was just like, this is gonna be a hard fucking roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I
The
see the
time
mist
stop
dissipate.
field has been neutralized.
I would now like to do a 3rd level inflict wounds.
Oh, Christ.
Okay.
Nice. Wait, that's a nasty spell. Did you get that
Yeah.
one from?
Got it from my spell delver.
Inflict
Oh.
Wounds is a touch spell, if I recall
I would
correctly.
like to use meta magic to extend its range.
I
Okay.
don't think that works.
Damn.
It does, because it is not self range. It's 5 feet.
It's touch 5 feet. So you can use meta magic to extend it to 30 feet, if I recall correctly.
Yes, 30 feet. Yep.
Okay. Roll the damage, I suppose. Because... Or do you need to roll to hit? I forget how meta magic works with that.
I believe I just need to roll it to hit, which I got a 29 on.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll me damage.
So let me figure out the damage for that. So I cast this at 3rd level. That is 12 necrotic plus 19 necrotic, and I would also like to use empowered spell for one of those dice to be re-rolled,
Okay.
which I will use on the 2nd necrotic one, so it's a 3d10. Yeah, so I'll re-roll a d10. Okay, that's lower, so it's actually 19 or 18 plus 12.
18 plus 12. Okay.
Which is 30 damage? Yeah, 30 damage.
Okay. So,
And me,
you feel this surge of magic coursing through your fingers, and you release it, and you watch as this small cloud, this swarm, slices past Blackwood, and you watch as small incisions start to appear on his skin, on his face, as he sort of tries to bat it away. And yeah, he's bleeding now. You caused some damage. Were you doing anything else, librarian?
Ideally, we need to somehow prevent him from just running up the stairs.
Okay, so I only really have my movement left. I should probably reposition myself not near Prod. I would like to get 3/4 cover by moving slightly to the right.
Okay, I'll allow it.
I think that's where my turn ends. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Darren, you're up.
This is not a good situation. Oh boy.
You're still invisible.
I'm still invisible until I go anywhere near him, in which case I enter Prod's area.
Hmm.
And he is more than 30 feet away from me. How long will the poison last on my blade?
You can't even see him from this angle.
Yeah, I know. If I crack the ampule, how long does the poison last?
Unknown.
Like do I need to kill him that round, or like do I have some leeway?
Unknown. You do not know. You've never used this poison before. It is unique to you, specifically.
Literally, no one has used this poison before. Great. So
Exactly.
ideally, I want to be right next to him when I'm about to use this thing. Running past him to get on his other side is going to incur attack of opportunities, I'm sure. And all of his items are currently turned on. So
If this is a poison specific to you, what's a there you way of delivering it aside from stabbing?
Knife throw?
You have a returning dagger. If you miss, you can always get it back.
I do have a returning dagger, and if I miss it, it's on the other side of him. It can attack him on the way back.
Yes.
But
However,
But all of his
dagger
items are
back?
currently turned on.
all of his items are currently turned on, and also, if you throw the returning dagger through Prod's field,
It just becomes a dagger.
yeah. Well, while it's in Prod's field, yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh yeah, it doesn't blink back. It actually physically moves back to you.
Yes, which is why I can do the extra attack.
You can always check back.
I'm gonna tactically reposition here. Okay, right. Let's see, how far am I moving here? Think I'm gonna have to dash for this. So, bleep, bleep. I'm visible. Hello.
Okay, so are you going directly across the room?
Directly across the room to block his exit.
Okay, he's gonna get an opportunity of attack on you.
I'm well aware of this.
Okay.
I have no alternative.
That is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So, as you run past, as you disappear into Prod's field and appear from right next to Prod, basically, as the invisibility wears off, and you run past, Blackwood's eyes widen. He pulls out a dagger from his belt and slashes it at you as you go past. That deals...
I have my reaction, don't I?
Yes, I believe you do.
Alright, I'm gonna use my uncanny dodge to halve the attack's damage against me.
Okay, so you take 6 points of damage in that case.
Haha!
I feel like we're doing pretty well, guys. We've done 41 damage to him, and he's done 6 to us. Actually, no, 7 to us in total.
No, he's done more than that.
More than that, a little more than that. But
Oh, has he? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah, 'cause
hit
more to
Prod
yes.
with an acid vial, remember?
Oh, yeah, it was as well as the
So
trap.
it's like 13 or so.
Okay. Well, action economy, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Prod, you're up.
Hello.
Let's get closer.
I will move my body closer to Blackwood's body.
No.
Hello, darling. Right there.
Okay.
That will then turn attack removing into
Sorry, I'm trying to get any point of view. My
a tight
cam
room.
skills are not good. Not
It's
in
a
that
very
way.
tight room, yeah.
Thank
Oh my.
you.
I'm not gonna judge.
And then
I've been a content creator for like 13 years. I'm not gonna judge.
I'm not gonna judge. Look, there was a time. There's a time and a place for everything.
It's at times like this that I would like to remind all viewers that Prime gives you a free sub that you could use this show.
Stop it. Oh.
Can I get Prod just to scoot a little to the left as he goes near?
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you. I didn't know how to turn him.
Hold Alt while holding him.
Oh, I'm gonna. Yeah. You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Oh, I can't. Yeah.
I don't know if you turned into Ogre Transylvania there.
Okay, anyway. He's gonna go. I need it for cheesy line. Maybe he just repeats the word cheesy line a couple of times.
Catchphrase.
You have so many business twink
Catchphrase.
insults you can choose from, and you choose catchphrase.
Oh. Some Blackwood.
Smell this house.
Named because you give me wood, and then he'll attack twice.
You know what? That's better.
With a 17 to hit. Does 17 hit?
17 does not hit.
But he's real up and close.
Yeah,
What
and
did
last
roll
time you hit him, you had a 24.
Oh yeah.
Oh lord.
Magic item AC bullshit.
Well, he doesn't have his magic items right
doesn't
Oh
have
yeah,
magic
we'll give it.
items
He's
at
just
the
got
moment.
normal armor. What the fuck?
What about then a fucking 22?
22 will hit, yeah.
Oh yeah, additional attack.
We've established a minimum.
I got him real hard. 22. Great. That's a 1 on the die, so that's a 4, 5, 6. That's a 6 to hit. 6 damage.
With a single spell, the
6
librarians are
damage.
DPS.
6 damage. And I think with I love you. Sorry, my housemates brought me food.
Is this a crossover?
Sorry. I love you so much. And I will, with my bonus action, cast. No, I can't cast. I don't have any spells. Can I just spit on him as my bonus action?
You could shove him.
You could shove
I
him.
could. I don't want to shove. Can he do anything if he's shoved?
If he's prone, it makes it easier to attack, right? You get advantage.
Oh, yeah, I'll shove him. I knew I could do that.
Okay, so shove requires a hit, an attack, doesn't it?
Contested athletics, I believe.
Contested
Isn't it?
athletics. Okay, yeah.
Kick
So
out!
roll,
Fuck yeah,
roll me
baby!
athletics, Elfie.
You better. I've got a +6 on this. Normal roll.
17. Oh, that's
19!
Hey.
Okay,
25, baby.
That definitely beats his
Oh, no.
13, so...
19.
Okay,
Yeah!
plus 2 strength.
Okay,
I'm steadily reverse engineering his character sheet.
okay,
Lion
so
doing fucking analysis in the shadows with like a little
he
notepad.
is knocked prone and takes 6 points of damage. Not
Same
bad.
spit. Can I still spit on him?
No.
But in the
What's that
hallway.
gonna do?
Spinning should be a free action.
No.
Spitting should be a free
No.
action.
Not allowed.
Let's make him angry.
Ingvar, you're up.
Oh, good lord. Well, he's a little bit cheesed that he moved, but he's gonna park him here, just before
Okay.
the grates. That's definitely a line of sight.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
And because Prod is standing there, oh, will the magic out? Do the arrows
will
count
not.
as magic, or is it just would it just be a normal arrow?
It
It'll
counts
ju-
as a magic item.
Balls.
Yeah.
Have I got? I've got ordinary arrows, I guess. Oh god, I haven't got a bloody damage number on these things.
Well, the damage comes from the bow, not the arrows, remember?
Yeah, because the magic arrows have additional dice. So the damage for the Dublin bow is apparently 2d6.
It is, however, with the magic field, you only roll 1d6. Because the arrow is magic when it goes through the field and the second arrow vanishes, basically.
Balls! Will Hunter's Mark be affected by that?
Currently, no.
Right, so I
We're,
need
we're
to...
still very net positive having him in the anti-magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I need to roll
He just has a little butter knife, it's fine.
for...
And acid vials.
You can run
Camera,
out of
would
those.
you not? You've put the camera outside the bloody house. Eh.
Remember, you can lock the level.
Oh, I did that. It didn't seem to do anything on my end. So that's 15 plus... Dex, I think, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 20.
Yep, that'll hit.
So I need... Technically, I need 2 d6, because one's for Hunter's Mark. Oh. Otherwise, it'd be 3.
Actually, he's prone.
Advantage, right?
Disadvantage for ranged attacks.
Specifically, yes.
Oh, really?
Melee attacks
Yeah.
at advantage, ranged attacks at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
That dice is
God.
freaking out. No, let me get over there then. Okay, I'll re-roll. Off into the ocean with you.
Going prone technically counts as like half
Oh,
cover or
balls.
something weird.
So
Okay,
that's
so-
10.
It's 10?
I don't know if I... For some reason on what do you call it? Adventures Codex, it's at a +7 to the bow. I'm pretty sure that's not right. Hit.
It'll be dexterity plus 1 from the bow itself.
So that's 11, so... Balls.
Does not hit. You fire the arrows, and one of them vanishes instantly as it passes through the field, and the other one just clatters to the stone behind the prone
Let's just
form
kick him.
of Gabriel Blackwood.
Well,
Get Kazuma to like nom his face or something. Oh wait,
No,
no,
Kazuma's
Kazuma's not
not
here. I always forget
No,
because you
that's
have the
fucking
mini Kazuma.
not unless I can just telepathically summon him, but I don't think that's gonna work.
How does your class work, Lydia?
He's sweating in the corner.
How long has it been since we did combat? Good lord.
It's been a while.
That is
but-
true, actually.
I don't want Rangers FC, good grief. Under as well, that's just that's the one I went for. Fighting style, spell casting. Now, Ranger can give a bit. Thanks, Paige. You are absolutely no help.
You can summon it at 3rd level into a space of your choice within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, but does that class as bonus or just an action? I think it's an
Action.
action.
Action. So you can't do it right now, but you can do
Oh.
it next turn.
I'll do it next turn then. Perfect. So yeah, I guess I'm done.
This also solves the
Okay.
problem of always taking Kazuma around with us just in case.
Okay. Next up, Lord Blackwood.
Oh,
That's fine. Who is going to use his bonus action to activate a small switch on his belt, which will...
I forgot I had extra attack.
Oh,
As you watch, Librarian, you hear clicking behind you as the clockwork sentries activate.
how?
I just said, Lord Blackwood pulled a switch as his bonus action on his belt.
Then
Oh, this
how,
little
he's,
fuck.
he's in an anti-magic zone. How
He
did
is.
any signal come from that belt to get to them? It's
Who said it was magic?
Clockwork.
This
Clockwork doesn't
bitch
work
has
that way.
RF.
The power radio, baby!
That's not how clockwork works.
Steampunk science.
They have Tesla coils. I guess they have RF. It's not that bad.
It's a radio signal. That's it.
I-
But what of my anti-science field that I deployed last turn?
What anti-science field?
It's just like a field with just constant fake news rotating around it.
As someone who comes from a long line of engineers, I am registering a complaint with this.
Well,
But carry
register
on, I
it
guess.
with the Fantasy High Commission, I suppose.
Okay, I will.
5G is turning your child into a 7-foot locust.
God. And as his main action, he is going to pull from his belt a vial that he is going to throw at you, Darren.
This is because I registered a complaint, isn't it?
And is going to miss
Badly.
badly. You watch as this vial of greenish fluid splatters onto the wall behind you. From his prone position, he's not very happy.
I should imagine.
Now,
I'm just imagining this bleeding fucking suited man who's been kicked to the floor, just like weakly chucking a little test tube like, eh.
We spent
Just
months
cats
being
to the floor.
terrified of this guy.
okay, and now the Clockwork Sentry, who is going to approach you from behind and attack you, Librarian, since you're the first target here.
That's not ideal, is it?
He gets advantage for this as well.
So that
wouldn't need
is a 22 to hit.
Doesn't hit, does it? Just terrible luck, Lucian. I can't believe you rolled that poorly. It hits. It
Yeah.
fucking hits. I'm
Yeah.
a wizard.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I can
You
I
find
cast
take-
nuh
5 points of slashing damage as the blade of this Clockwork Sentry descends on you.
Bless you.
Apologies.
Okay. I'm at 38.
Bless you once more.
Goodness me. My apologies, everybody.
allergies, you know.
Sadly, yes. Librarian, you're up next.
Okay. I would like to use my... I think it should be my action to disengage.
Yeah, you can do that.
And I would like to move over to... Let's see how far I can actually go. 1, 2... No, it's not squares, I forget.
I'm
About there.
significantly
I'll go with
reconsidering-
Darren, I guess. Actually, no, not the plate. That will immediately hurt me.
I'm
Yeah, just in front of the
significantly-
plate.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
significantly reconsidering our decision not to hack this guy's stuff when we were in, like, the cafe, in the restaurant. So far.
Okay,
So far, there's a lot
I'm
less
here
people
now.
around.
There's a lot less people, and we have an anti-magic zone.
Do I have a bonus action I could use? I don't think so. My turn ends.
Okay. Darren, you're up
Okay.
next.
Step 1. Gonna look this guy over, make absolutely certain as best I can that this is the right guy. I highly doubt that this is the double, but just in case, I don't want to waste this poison.
You see a scar on his ear.
Was it Blackwood had it or didn't have it?
Blackwood had it.
Okay, this is almost definitely Blackwood, especially because in an anti-magic zone he's probably not using an illusion spell. Okay. Can I get close enough to attack him, use the poison, and attack him in this turn? I can't recall how many actions that'd be.
Well, you can apply the poison as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Okay, so
move
I should
as
be
a
able to use
movement,
that
and you
move
can
and then
attack
act.
as an attack.
Okay. Right, let's try this then. So I will crack the ampule over my returning dagger, because why not?
Okay.
It's a +6 anyways. I will then move within attack range and
You have
attempt
advantage
to
on the
him
attack, remember.
with advantage. And I get if my returning dagger is in an anti-magic zone. Does it still get its full +6?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
But, it's a bit of a weird one there.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Okay, the highest is 13.
13.
That's not gonna hit, is
does
it? Even
not
on the floor.
hit. You stab down, and you hit the masonry as Blackwood rolls to one side. Poison is still on your blade.
Right.
For now.
Just don't hit a nat 1 and stab me.
I won't. It'll just be a stab if I hit you. It won't be a deadly poison. It only works on him.
No, it only doesn't work on you. I keep having to remind you of
Yes,
this.
that. Never mind.
Don't hit me.
Prod, you're up.
Oh, so sexy. I'm going to. He's still on the floor, yeah.
He's still on the
Yeah,
floor.
He's still on the floor like a little baby. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm on today. I'm just gonna say. Oh, I should have been thinking of a line this whole time. I wasn't. You like it lying down?
Okay.
I'm gonna try. That first one's just not. Oh wait, advantage! I get advantage on attacks because
You
he's
get
prone,
advantage
right?
because he's prone, yes.
Fuck yeah, that was a 19. So that's a 25. 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Yeah. Do I? No, you don't roll double advantage on damage dice. So that's 4 plus. I need to be better at maths, my friend. 6
Math
plus
sucks.
3. 9! 9 on first hit.
9 on first hit. Okay.
And that's 6. That sucks. Better! 13. No. Wait. 13 plus 6 is 19.
Yes.
Does that hit?
19 just barely hits.
Oh, you have the same AC.
Oh, the same AC. That's sexy.
We've established the minimum, everyone. We found the floor.
8
I think you already found the floor.
plus 5. I work with 3-year-olds. This is actually hard.
8 plus
What's
5 is
8
13.
plus 5?
13.
13 on the
Aim it,
second hit.
programmer.
Thank you.
Okay. So you stab downwards 2 times. He's still kind of rolling around, trying to avoid you, but the sword's very big and very heavy. And, yeah. It's doing damage.
To me! I find you very attractive.
Wow.
Prod's got emotions, man. That's like his main thing. It's swords, abs, and emotions.
Okay. Next up, unless you're doing anything else, Prod.
No, because anti-magic, never mind. No, that's all I'm doing.
Okay. So, next up, Clockwork Sentry number 1. Who is going to... is going to charge into the room and go straight for you, Prod, because you're attacking its boss.
Oh, yeah.
Or you're attacking the person that activated it, rather. And as it steps into the anti-magic field, you watch as the blade that it's using and the shield spark a little bit. But it's still going. And it is going to attack you. To start with.
Not 2.
And miss with a 7.
This thing's still standing.
I dodge in such a cool
Clockwork.
and sexy way. Prod's life is this moment.
Yeah.
He's like,
The sword
style.
slashes out, and you dash back elegantly, your cloak sort of swaying in non-existent
rippling.
wind, abs rippling. Yes. You hear in the distance the sound of galloping abs. Yes.
I can't help that I'm a lad, okay?
Uh-huh. Ingvar, you're up.
Yo. I'm gonna spend this turn because I can't hit Blackwood anymore more because the bloody clockwork fella's in the way. I'm going to spend this action summoning the dragon.
Okay. So you summon Kazuma.
Where
Okay,
else?
let me pull him from the creatures
Pull him out of
list.
hammer space.
You could have them interfere with the other clockwork guard that's about to enter.
So where are you summoning him?
I was thinking, is it going to be within a certain amount of feet with me, or is it
Yes.
just
30 feet.
30 feet.
What if I? Oh yeah, that's absolutely within 30 feet.
Okay,
So,
so...
but about there.
About there? Okay. So you concentrate, you focus on this bond with your familiar, with your dragon companion. And you watch as this ball of light slowly starts to emanate from the floor, and then this silvery phantom of a draconic shape appears out of nowhere and solidifies into your silver dragon companion.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then can I just do I need to... Is this great thing still active?
As far as you can tell, yes.
Do I need an action to step over it, or just can I just...
You can step over it, but you'll need to make a dexterity saving throw.
I think there's
I've got-
also a jump action in D&D that is not a BG3 thing that you could potentially take.
I mean, I've got dex for days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just throw a dex roll. Off
Okay.
into the ocean! Goodbye! That's +8, that's +5, so that's... He's gonna get hit.
Yeah, no. You take full damage.
Balls! I tried!
You take 3 points of damage from the spider crab.
That's not that bad.
Mm.
He takes the damage, winces a touch, and then just makes his way over and just plonks next to the librarian.
Okay.
Do I need to roll initiative for the dragon?
Yes, you will.
It should have. Oh, this is not.
No, actually, it always takes its initiative directly after yours. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So you're fine with that. Next up, Lord Blackwood, who is going to use half his movement to stand up.
Does that provoke?
Oh, piss off, I'm not busy.
No, it does not.
I would imagine that would, but okay.
No, it's only moving out
It's
5
moving
feet.
away.
Hmm.
And is going to take another small item from his belt. And he's going to chuck it at the floor beneath his feet. I would like you both... In fact, I would like everyone within a 10-foot radius to roll a dexterity saving throw. And that includes the
That is-
Clockwork Sentry.
Yeah, that is otherwise just me and Prod.
Yeah.
Kazuma's tail also has to roll, but just the tail.
Okay.
Okay, I have evasion. I don't know if that helps me at all.
It might. But what have you guys rolled on your saving throws?
Let's see. 4.
Okay. So what does evasion do exactly? Remind me.
I take half damage.
Yeah.
on a
Okay.
failed save, and no damage on a full save.
Okay. Prod,
Yeah.
do me a dexterity saving throw.
That one.
Okay, so you both fail. So Blackwood throws this small device at his feet, and everything in a 10-foot radius immediately starts to charge and spark. As Blackwood's
Including him?
voltaic bomb detonates,
He's what now?
Did he just
I-
grenade himself?
He EMP'd.
I would like...
He EMP'd himself.
Okay,
Oh, for
so
fuck's sake.
let's see.
Ugh.
Prod and Darren, you both take 26 points of lightning damage, and the sentry takes half of that, but because it's clockwork, it's vulnerable to that, so it still takes the full 26.
And I take 13 because of evasion.
So it's lightning damage.
Lightning damage, yes.
So how does Prod feel about Electrostim?
How do I feel about what now?
Electrostim.
I don't know.
You can say, but I winked. I don't know exactly what it means, but I can infer because I know lying.
Alright.
It's where you zap someone with one of those.
No, I
plasma
fucking got
balls.
it. Sorry.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah, Darren, you took half because of evasion. Prod took the full 26. It's interesting. The Clockwork Sentry saved against the managed to save on their dexterity, but then they're vulnerable to lightning, so they still take the full amount of damage.
So the only thing they avoided was taking more than full damage.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Stupid Blackwood nearly took out his own guy.
Well, he's not that fussed with the people around him right now. Second Clockwork Sentry is currently blocked by a dragon and is going to do his best to get rid of the obstacle.
Valid.
And
Because of an
is
obstacle.
going to use his shield to attempt to stun Kazuma.
Uh-oh.
That
It's a 15, I
is a 16 to hit on
Balls.
Kazuma's AC.
Yep, that's 14.
Okay. This does no damage, but Kazuma is stunned for the next round.
Okay.
And cannot attack or do anything, really. Librarian, you're up.
Oh me, oh my. Could you visualize the anti-magic zone from Frog for me, just so it's a
Yep.
bit easier? Thank you. I just need to know where I can do things. Okay. And
I don't think there's really much need for you to move.
no, I know. I'm just seeing where I can aim through because, like, I can't do my projectiles through the zone.
Well,
Okay,
there is nothing on the other side of the zone from you, so
but there are things in the zone.
there are things
Okay,
in
so I'm
the
just
zone.
gonna
Those
attack
things
the
are already
clockwork.
known to be in the zone.
I'm gonna attack the clockwork boy that's attacking Kazuma. I'm gonna do
Okay.
an Eldritch Blast.
Alright, roll it.
That is an 18 for the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and a 13 for the second one.
Alright. The first one hits, the second one does not.
Okay, roll damage for first. I got 16 force damage.
Okay. So 16 points of damage. To that one. Alright. Doing anything else?
No, probably not.
Okay. Darren, you're up next.
Time for stab.
You are flanking, so you get
I
advantage.
am flanking, so I still get advantage. And I still get sneak attack there, but what if I hit?
Please don't kill him in this go.
I really want him to be dead. He's our main concern.
Don't make it. I've got a really good line. I wrote it down.
Don't make it weird, man. Just put your knife in.
Oh my!
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Wow.
Okay, not doing great right now.
No.
Sorry, I jinxed it.
I can use my overaction to attack as well, I guess.
I believe
Just full attack the guy. You believe so? Is that a I can?
I think you have 2 attacks, right?
Should do. If you're past level 5.
Yeah, but I'm a rogue, not a barbarian.
I can't quite remember.
I like the dice spinning. It's very enchanting.
I can only... I feel like I've got my finger on a dead man switch.
Good.
Rogues don't get extra attacks.
I need to do more math.
They get extra damage from sneak attacks.
Rogue, here we go.
Just a shuffling of paper.
What level are you, Darren?
At least
I
8, I
think.
think. Let me see.
8. Okay, so yeah, you don't get an extra attack. You only get
Yeah, level.
extra damage.
Oh, figures, because the dice I just chucked away would have hit him.
Sadly
Nice.
not.
Ugh.
So you stab again, and Blackwood does the weird Jim Carrey, the mask thing of woo, woo, woo. Okay. Right. Prod, you're up next. Poison is still on your blade, by the way, Darren. But
Yep.
it does seem to be dissipating.
I can't help but feeling there's been a spark between us because he electrocuted me.
Oh, God.
He's gonna hit him.
One from Ingvar in the back.
He's gonna go for two attacks. That's not gonna hit his first attack. That's also not gonna hit. So he makes himself laugh from his own pun too much.
Okay.
There's
Clockwork Sentry 1 is going to go for you, Prod, and is going to attempt to stun you.
that's
With the
okay.
Shield that's offline?
That is a 19 to hit.
Rats. Yeah, I'm stunned.
Okay, so you are stunned for the next round. Ingvar,
I
you're up.
wanted to shove Blackwood. I should have shoved him again.
Oh,
Well, that's,
if you want to do a bonus action, you can.
I can, but I feel like it's a bit retroactive.
No, it's fine.
It hasn't
I
done
went
anything
on
since.
without you, so no, it's fine.
Yeah, no, it was my bad. Can I shove Blackwood?
Yes,
Uh,
you may.
That's
Athletics?
acrobatics against athletics against athletics. Yeah.
It is, yes.
Right. You can do it, babes.
You
17.
can definitely do it. He just rolled a 2. So yeah,
Right, and I got
Blackwood is knocked down once more.
He's gonna be
Uh,
saved his life.
Next up, Clockwork Sentry. Clockwork Sentry
I
hits.
can
You are
stun.
stunned. Ingvar, you're up.
He still can't aim at the bloomin' Blackwood, so he's going to take a shot at the Clockwood fella going after Kazuma then.
Okay. Roll
And
an attack.
because the Clockwork is not in that magic field, and we've learned they're vulnerable to lightning,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use one of the lightning arrows.
Okay.
Ooh.
Rolled it.
And the marks will not be active because it's on Blackwood. So that's... I need to roll hit first.
Yes, you do.
Whoop. It's off into the ocean again. 16?
16 misses.
So the first...
Wait, you
'cause I was
rolled a
reading-
10. You have a plus
Plus-
6 on your dexterity. And a plus
plus
1 on your
5.
bow.
I've
Is
got
it
plus
plus
5 on
five?
Dex.
Really?
Yeah.
You are the
Dex plus
ranger.
5.
Makes sense.
I thought they had
Oh,
a
I got-
6.
I got proficiency bonus, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Which is plus 2 to Dex.
Yeah. So you're technically a plus 7 total.
So that's 18?
Yes, or that's 17. Which barely hits,
That's
by the way. Roll
Oh,
me
well.
damage.
So that's Plu? 2d6. Now, is that just 1d8 for the lightning arrow, or is it 2d8 because they're 2 lightning arrows?
2 lightning arrows, 2d8.
Nice. Oh, I'm kind of mad at this camera.
Okay. So that is
I should have
6
rolled them
points of
separate.
piercing damage and 5 points of lightning damage doubled. So that's 10,
20.
6 points of piercing damage and 10 points of lightning damage to this guy.
You do the math.
Yeah, 16 points. Okay, he's looking rough. You watch as the lightning arrows bump into his shield and course across it and over into his body, and he starts doing this sort of visually. It's not pretty. Blackwood's up next. He's going to use half his movement to stand up again, and is going to
We just need to stunlock him.
He's going to attempt to back away from you by 10
That-
feet.
Just that.
So you both get an opportunity attack on him at this
I
point.
get advantage on it.
I
am still flanking at the time at which he
you are
starts
still
moving.
flanking.
Okay. Praying for anything greater than a 12.
Pray for gay dice. God fucking
Oh.
damn it.
For the love of...
Can Prod
No.
take the help action with their opportunity of attack?
I,
Or does it have
I
to be an
already
attack?
have advantage.
Not with an
Yeah,
opportunity.
triple
It
advantage.
has to be an attack, not an opportunity of attack. Prod, roll me opportunity if you want to.
I'm stunned. I hate
you're
to
stunned. Yeah, no, you're right. You can't do that.
be. Yeah.
You're right. I forgot about that.
I'm sorry.
Thank
At
you-
everyone
thank
else,
you
I
for
feel like the
reminding
kid
me.
is reminds the teacher of the homework.
No, that's fine. It's
Role
good.
play. I'm sorry.
Okay. And Blackwood is going to draw from his side, now that he's out of the anti-magic field, what looks to be some form of collapsible staff that he opens up, and he's going to point it at you, librarian,
This bitch.
because you're not in the field either. And that is with spellcasting modifier, 21 to hit.
No.
Uh-huh.
You cast no.
No.
Response.
Yeah, that hits me. I don't think I can do
Okay.
anything
The
about
wizard.
that. The wizard did 30 damage. I know what I did.
Yeah, you drew the aggro.
Okay.
We just annoyed him.
So,
I've been literally 5 feet from a man lying on the ground,
You
and I've still not
take-
managed to stab him.
you take 21 points of lightning damage as a burst of electrical energy pours out of this staff and through your body.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do anything about that, am I? Yeah, I didn't prepare absorb elements down. Oh well.
Okay.
I take that amount of damage. I have 17 HP left.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. Next up, Clockwork Sentry number 2, who is gonna try
Kill
and
behind dragon.
stab, or is Actually, can he? He's going to move past Kazma, who is currently stunned, and is going to try and stab at you, Ingvar.
Oh shit.
Damn, I could have done something. Fuck.
Okay, we can go back. Do you want to do something?
I feel like it would. I want to use Hellish Rebuke because I got hit.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
I always forget, though. Let's see.
No,
can I
I'll
use
allow it.
Okay, we'll cast Hellish Rebuke. One moment, I need to click buttons. 8 damage.
8 damage.
DC 17 Dexterity save, otherwise they take 8 damage. If they save, they get 4. That was not worth 20 seconds. But oh well.
That's fine. Yeah, that's... Yeah, no, they fail. Barely, but they
Take
fail.
that, you bitch.
So, 8
Be just like crying in a puddle of my own blood. Throw a matchstick at this man.
Okay. Right. We were doing...
No one makes me bleed my own blood.
Clockwork Sentry, who is going to try and stab you and fail, Ingvar, as you expertly dodge out the way. Librarian, you're up.
Oh yeah, baby. I want to cast Eldritch Blast on Blackwood.
Okay, roll it.
First one is 25.
That hits.
The second one is 27.
That hits. Roll me damage.
That is 23 damage
23 damage total, or for both?
total. For both. Oh, sorry, yeah, total. Total, yeah.
Okay.
For both.
We're really,
It's
really
wombo
incentivizing. We're really
23 points
incentivizing
of damage.
Blackwood to stand
He's
in the
looking a
antimatter,
little.
aren't we?
He's looking a little battered now.
And I would like to use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. Go for it.
I do that.
Darren, you're up.
Look, Blackwood, you can stand outside of the anti-magic zone and get whammied by our wizard, or you can stand in here and we'll just keep trying and failing to stab you. Whichever works.
Your choice, whipped or get kicked, nerd.
Yeah.
It's interesting because you guys have no wizard in the party.
No, we just.
No, I just call myself a wizard because it might as well be what I am at this fucking point. I've spoken to my
You're
patron
not a
once.
wizard?
No.
What the fuck are you?
A
I'm
librarian.
a librarian.
Of course!
Of course. Of
Of
course.
course!
Okay, I'm not in attack range of that Clockwork Sentry, and he's a bit distracted anyways, so I guess I'll move over to our front door over here.
Okay.
And does Kazuma count for flanking?
Not at the moment, no. Because
Yeah,
Kazma is
just the
stunned at the moment.
Just the
Until
one.
Ingvar's next turn, Kazma is stunned, essentially.
Eh. Yes!
Finally,
Yes!
oh my god.
Finally!
Natural 20 and you didn't even have advantage.
Get that fucking crit.
Okay, you finally hit. You... Okay,
Finally.
Oh my god.
roll me your normal dagger damage,
Okay.
and then add... Actually, it doesn't really matter. Just, what's your play, Darren?
As he is like coming off of doing that lightning bolt to our librarian, I like there's like a strobe light effect going on in the room. I am charging him and I am getting it right beneath the ribs.
Okay, so as this lightning bolt unleashes, the force of the Eldritch blasts hit Blackwood, blindside him for a second, and you come in low and stab upwards underneath the ribs. You watch as the poison that covers your blade, this sticky substance that's sort of flexing and alive, is shoved straight between the ribs. You watch as Blackwood gasps. You watch as the poison crawls off your blade and into his gut.
Yeah.
As it spreads, you see black veins appear on his wrists. You watch them crawl up his neck, across his face. You see his eyes turn purplish black. You watch as his entire body starts to be consumed by this rot, by this dense, strange, eldritch being that this poison was made to be. You watch as his entire body is consumed. You see his face has become hollow, shrunken, his bones starting to appear under the skin, before a final sucking breath as he reaches towards you. You hear whispered. None of the rest of you do, but you, Darren, whispered, you hear under his breath a name. The name you gave to create this poison, spoken one last time.
I take psychic damage.
Blackwood falls to his knees, then tumbles to the floor, grasping at his chest. He is dead.
Hey.
Yippee!
Yippee! Are the clockwork boys still attacking?
The
Presumably don't
clockwork
know any better.
creatures are still attacking. They have not stopped.
Uh-oh.
They're not, as far as you can tell, magical in any way, and as such, they are following their last given command. And that was to defend this sanctum.
You could always look for that little
As
RF
my
on his
yeah,
belt.
as my bonus action, can I do the thing on his belt?
I will allow you a bonus action to make a perception check to look for it, yeah?
Okay. 7. that's a 12, I think, total? Hang on, let me check. Nope, that is an 8. Never
Okay,
mind,
no.
I was grossly
You-
overestimating myself.
You look at his body, and while his clothing is mostly intact, it is also, like, parts of it are exuding this black ichor that is just covering everything at this point. It's hard to tell what's what at this point. Prod, you're up.
Am I still stunned?
Nope. It is your next turn. You are not stunned anymore.
He goes, "You're such a stunner!" Oh. You know what? He's not smart enough to look for the switch. He's gonna hit the sentry right in front of him twice.
Okay, roll me an attack.
Attack number 1 is a 22, and attack number 2 is a natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
It makes
so
no
roll me-
difference on attack roll.
Well, no, it does. It does.
Is it?
Yeah, no, on a
That
natural
sounds a
20,
little
it's a crit, so you double the damage.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So for the first, that's 6 plus 5 is 11. First one is 11, and the second one is 6 plus 10 plus 20. So altogether,
You-
31.
Fair enough. You shove... Actually, Yeah, no. You shove the longsword straight through the center of this construct. Twist it. You hear gears go bing as the entire thing just collapses into a pile. It is
Did
dead.
I do that to Blackwood? You made me nervous.
Okay.
Good lord.
That Clockwork Sentry is dead. Ingvar, you're up.
Well, this Clockwork Sentry is far too close from smack him in the face with an arrow, so he's going to pull out the what one might call a Cerberus flail, not flail, and he's going to go for it.
Okay.
I don't remember where the fuck my dice is gone. Oh, go back. So, yeet. I think that's just a
That's 12 plus your strength.
plus strength, which is 4, so that's
16 plus whatever you have on the Cerberus Flail to hit.
I don't think it's got anything extra for hit. I've got nothing more down for hit.
Okay. Well, that misses, I'm afraid.
Oh well, I'm gonna. And for God's sake, I've remembered I've got an extra attack.
Well, you can
For
use
once.
it again.
Yeah, let me try that one again. I'm gonna hit something. Never mind.
Librarian, you take 2 points of damage as Ingvar's flailing with a massive 3-headed bladed flail cuts you on the arm.
Sorry.
Fuck, we're indoors!
I can't shoot it in the
Blackwood is
face.
dead.
It's too
Clockwork
close.
Sentry
Just
number
kick it or
2,
something.
is going to try and attack you again, Ingvar. And is going to miserably fail. Librarian, you're up.
Also, did I take 2 points of damage or 1? I forgot.
You took 2.
Okay, thanks.
Is Kazuma just is Kazuma just a statue at this point then?
Oh wait, yeah, no, I forgot. He's unstunned now.
Yeah,
would you
takes
like him to
action.
do anything?
I am going to I can't remember. Do I need to charge up the first breath attack, or do I just breath attack?
No, the first breath attack is free. It's the ones
Nice.
after it that need to be recharged.
Yep. So we're gonna do a breath attack on.
Did you remember
Zayden.
to charge your dragon today?
Christ.
Plug him in.
Do I need to roll to hit, or?
It's just an area attack,
Yeah.
but you might want to move Kazuma first.
Oh yeah, because it's a cone, isn't it?
It's a cone.
Aye. Yeah, we're gonna scoot the dragon over to say
The WAP. The
There,
WAP.
Yeah.
there. That'll do.
Okay. So yeah. Roll me damage, and the Clockwork Sentry has to roll to evade, basically. The Clockwork Sentry does not evade. Roll. Okay, so that's 10 lightning damage.
Nice.
Which it's so very close to dead, honestly.
I don't think he's got anything bonus action wise, so on to the clockwork, I guess.
Okay. So Clockwork Sentry number 2 is going to attempt to attack you. It's going to attempt to attack Kazuma. It hits. For 9 points of damage, slashing.
Fair enough.
Librarian, you're up.
I didn't really figure out his bloody.
Eldritch Blast, baby!
Roll it.
Dang.
16 and 14.
Neither of those hit.
50 plus.
Damn it! Why are they so high AC? They're made out of cogs.
Don't mind me. I'm just
They
trying
have
to
an
figure out
AC of
how to
17.
God damn
They're
it.
made of metal, and armor is made of metal. So
Yeah. Anything else, Librarian?
Are they within 5 feet of me? I can't really tell.
Yes.
I shove them.
Okay. Might be difficult considering there's 2 people in front of you between them and
stuck under the dragon wing. It's fine.
Okay, well, roll me a contested athletics.
Okay.
He's get thwapped in the face by the wing.
9.
You fail to shove them.
Oh,
There's a lot of
okay.
dragon wing in the way. Darren, you're up.
Well, there's really only one thing for me to do here. I guess I just move over here and stab.
Okay.
Do I get sneak attack against
Yes.
a robot? Okay.
Yes. In this instance, yes.
12.
Nice.
No, you do not.
Oh,
You
dear.
do not hit.
Figures the one time I've hit anything in this entire fight, and it just KOs the boss.
That's the point of a rogue.
Prod, you're up.
I like stand aside.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Gonna try and hit it. I'm gonna move over to hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and hit it with my sword.
Give me a
It's
roll.
prodding time.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Zaren just put that in the chat.
I
It's
could be
prodding-
taken so many wrong ways.
It's prodding. No.
Please
Take
make
it all
that
the
your
right
catchphrase. I
and you
beg
will
you.
take it. I hate when I say things.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's a 17 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
I'm not gonna ask you to roll me damage because you'll do enough anyway.
Okay.
Is dead.
Yeah, it's prodding time.
Okay. And
I need
we're
to
gonna go
leave.
take a quick
Kiss
break.
my sword.
Everybody go get a drink. I need a bio break. So, yeah, we'll be
We
right
did
back,
it,
everyone.
everyone. We defeated the evil wizard of law.
Good lord.
It's prodding time.
Now no private landlords will exist in this fair city.
I'm just
Okay.
yeah. I actually this is
We back. We back. People are talking about their favorite
Unconscious decisions. have been-
unconscious decision. Yeah. Yeah. Wait.
We've been exposed on the internet.
So,
Oh no.
you
Just
lot
found part of myself.
have defeated Gabriel Blackwood. You have vanquished his clockwork creatures. He lies in a puddle of ichor, black and sticky. Doesn't look particularly pleasant. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna poke it with my sword just to see if the ichor, if I can get some of his magical items off him without touching him.
I could
Okay.
mage hand them off.
I mean,
I
you
think I'd have
could,
also gone
except
back
that
to
Prod's
that.
within 10 feet of the body. So,
Oh yeah.
I think I've got.
but
You wanna
you
touch a
have
touch.
a breather. You have time. What do you want to do?
I vote we hang around the bubbling corpse and loot it.
I seconded.
Okay.
Do you want me to back off so you can magically protect yourself as you looped this corpse?
Yeah,
Or
also
do
I
you
have
think-
like innate magic vision so I can see them when you're away from it.
Okay, I'm gonna back off then.
Okay.
Okay,
you
innate
back
detect
off.
magic, activate. Woo.
Okay. So, as soon as the
didn't
corpse
let-
is out of Prod's area, the
Oh.
first thing that you see, Librarian, is there are quite a few magical objects on here. And quite a few non-magical objects, but that are just about peeking through the slime, as it were. So, you see the pocket watch, definitely magical. Roll me a investigation check.
Do I get advantage since it's a magic sighting and they're like massive glowing objects to me?
Yes.
Yay!
We're looting the corpse line.
Okay.
That's what's...
Okay.
17.
You haven't missed much. 17. Okay. So, these are the objects that you find in order. A time stop pocket watch, 2 rings, an amulet, a dagger, 2 what look to be small canisters or something that have buttons on the top. The collapsible staff that you saw earlier, a monocle of some sort that is also enchanted, an unenchanted dagger, and the waistcoat that he's wearing is soaked through with ichor, is enchanted, but you get the feeling that touching it would be a bad idea.
Could I use prestidigitation to clean it?
You can try.
I try.
The ichor soaked into this piece of formal wear will not move.
Well, the bad fashion choice is a bust, so we're burning that. But there's a whole lot of other magic items here.
Can we grab them and then examine them later?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to hang out by the corpse.
Who
Yeah,
was
let's not
holding
hang out by the
demon
corpse.
contracts? Who was holding the devil contracts?
that
Me.
I believe the librarian has.
Oh, wait.
No,
Did
no,
we
it's
hand those
him.
off? Yeah, it was me. I grabbed those and put them in my bag.
Okay. Just there now seems like an opportune moment to make sure we get rid of the right one.
Yes. Okay, so we have multiple devilish contracts.
Free of
Yes, you have 4 of them.
4 of them. Okay. It was free
Mhm.
on the muddle, but I guess that's the muddle.
Yeah, you have 3 spell scrolls, I believe. Someone else
Also,
will
have I been
will have
fucking-
notes from that.
No, I have. Okay, yeah. We have 3 spell scrolls. We have. Oh, I didn't actually add the spell scrolls in my inventory. I guess someone else has those. Okay, 4 devilish contracts. Sorry, not 3.
Yep, 4 devilish contracts.
Could I inspect these to see if I can see our, are in. God, what the fuck is her name again?
Deranax Vaughn.
Do I see Deranax Vaughn's name anywhere on any of these contracts or signature or whatever I would need
With
to
a quick skim
them?
through them, you do see one that has not just like the signature, but the name throughout it several times. Very much in a human style of legal writing.
Well, here goes nothing. I rip that one in half.
As you do, and it takes effort to do so. It is a thick vellum scroll, but you rip it in half, and as you do, you watch as strings of red energy start to pour through this contract. You pull and pull and pull, and eventually it rips fully in half, and the entire thing bursts into flames. You look around for anything else to happen. It doesn't seem to, but then the rest of you, all of you, feel this sudden surge of warmth come through your body as Deranax's contract with you is fulfilled.
Okay,
Yay.
don't rip up any more of them.
No, we could use these to employ devils. I mean, we have their contracts now. We have 3 devils.
Oh,
I know, slavery, right? Real cool.
Yep, totally
we're the good guys. Whatever we do is
Yeah,
good.
we're the good guys. Anyway, let's go use this money to build some kind of armed militia.
Money!
I
Okay.
would say that we should probably go back to the vault to get what we couldn't, because there was a lot of good stuff there, right?
There was definitely some good stuff in there.
Though before that, maybe it's a good idea if I try and disable this circle.
Just in case.
Yeah, we don't want another one of these fuckers just roaming in and going, "Ooh, I want to inspect the vault, and I think everything's fine, and I'm going to time stop everyone."
Yeah.
From
Yeah,
what
I
you can
can't.
tell,
I have no
now
more
that
poison.
now that you have a moment to breathe, from what you can tell, the time stop pocket watch was Blackwood's method of getting past all the traps without setting them off.
Oh.
So essentially, the time stop would just stop all the traps from triggering at all.
How did you get past the door, though? Because it seemed like you needed 2 people for that. And you couldn't
Roll
take
me
your
a
arm off it,
perception
right?
check.
Okay. 11.
Okay.
Can I help?
Oh, wait, can I? Yeah, that's not a
Yeah,
good
sure.
idea.
You can help with that.
Not to
roll
help,
with
my
advantage.
idea.
You roll with
Uh,
advantage
yeah.
because Bud's doing this.
My brain was just like, I cast guidance after I rolled. I'm like, you can't do that.
No, not allowed.
20. Not nat.
20. Okay. You notice that one of the clockwork sentries has a lot of scratches and pit marks on one side of its body.
God. Hey, Prod, could you help lift this mechanical guy down the hole with me?
It's fine. I'll just be poisoned for a while. I don't mind.
No, I care.
Okay, I shunt him. No, actually, I don't shunt him. I'm strong as balls. I sling him over my shoulder.
Okay.
I give Prod a little tap on the back and I cast Cure Wounds.
Let
How
me
much does
check
that
something.
heal for?
Before,
Oh, okay.
I need to check something.
Yeah, does the person have to be alive to pull the thingy? Or at least have
It's
hands?
clockwork, so it's not really alive, is it? It's
Ooh.
object.
Could you get one of your little thingies to do it?
I don't know if they'd be big enough. And I also
mean,
used mine today
Does
already.
anyone have enlarge reduce?
Okay, so, yeah. Rod, you don't heal anything.
Oh, well, that's 13 healing that didn't work.
Oh yeah. Don't worry about it.
Are you alright in there? You're not, I don't know,
Yeah, it's
getting cannibalized by a suit of armor or something?
what?
I
Sorry.
don't know, that's very terrifying, and I don't know if there's some kind of weird secret with it.
No, it's just really cool. Pops up a chunk of blood.
I would like
I'm
to
a good
roll
guy.
insight.
Roll me insight versus either deception or persuasion, Prod. Your choice.
Okay. No. There must be a stupidity thing, because Prod's just an idiot.
It's deception
You
or
wanna roll
persuasion.
intelligence?
It's up to you.
Can I roll intelligence? And if it's below a 10, can that count?
I will say, if it's below a 10, you roll persuasion. If it's above a 10, you roll deception.
Thank you. Come on, intelligence. That's a 6. Let's roll persuasion.
Roll me persuasion.
He's so dumb.
Very charismatic, though.
Not really. That's an 8 on the persuasion.
That fails by 2. I rolled a
Okay.
10 for insight.
You know something's up.
I will
Proud of you.
say... Prod doesn't seem to be hiding anything, but is not necessarily wanting to reveal just how bad the situation might be.
They're not
Yeah.
lying to me, but they're not telling me the whole truth, basically.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you say so, let's go down this hall and see if we can get this vault open.
Yeah. And he sort of he swaggers down with the body over his shoulder. So he puts his hands over the hands of the dude, and it's like down.
Yeah, you
Pulls
pull
the-
down the hand that you're using, the metal hand of the construct that you're using, latches onto the lever, and it stays there, held down. And you can let it go as you watch the spikes slowly slide out of the wall again. But the door is now open.
Cool. Now that we have more time, can I roll to figure out what kind of stuff is really in this room now that they're not in a panic? Especially that thing on the fucking pedestal.
Okay. So you can see magic. That's easy enough. Most of the crystalline structures in this room are magical. The mirror on the back is magical as well. Now that you're basically outside of Prod's range while you're inside this area, most of this stuff is magical. You notice that the paintings are magical. The sword that is in the chest is magical as well. The sword that you guys left last time, that had a dagger to go with it. So you can assume that the dagger is magical as well. The flowering lotus that is just kind of sitting on a shelf, that's magical. But there's also quite a few objects that are not magical that look inherently dangerous.
Is the bearskin rug magical in any sense? Like, is it a premium type of hide or leather that would be used in crafts?
It is not magical per se. But you do notice that it looks very well taken care of.
It's just gonna nibble on your ankles.
Now, could I, hypothetically speaking, use the bear rug as a base material to craft a bag of holding?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Could I cast guidance on myself?
You have time.
I cast guidance on myself for this intelligence check. That is a 17.
Okay, 17
Plus
total.
4, 21, baby!
21. Okay. The bear hide that you're looking at is rare in a sense. It is something that nobles would purchase to decorate their homes. It's not necessarily a valuable... Well, no, it's relatively valuable in that the creature that this comes from is only found in very rare places. You get the feeling that making this into a bag of holding would be a bad idea, because as you touch it, as you put anything magical next to it, you notice that the enchantment on it starts to dim. This hide is from a crystal wastes bear, and you notice that there's small crystals all throughout the hide. The crystal wastes is known to be an area of the world where anti-magic is found, due to the heavy concentration of magical wars that happened in the area that have basically decayed the magic around it and turned it into anti-magic.
Are you telling me we could have picked the bear rug up and thrown it at Blackwood?
We could have used it as magic armor against Blackwood.
I mean, not really, because he was covered in anti-magic for 90% of that fight.
Oh no, if he cast anything at us, so like it would have helped me when he cast his fucking lightning bullshit.
True, but you would have had to look like a Five Nights character.
This is true, but I could potentially make this into anti-magic armor. Which, you know, could help someone. I don't know who.
Surely one of us. Literally ones of us.
Ones
Ones
of
of us.
Maybe we could take the death armor away from them and give them a cool barbarian bearskin rug.
Or both.
Yeah, make it into a cape.
Are you going to try and identify the crystal in the center of the room?
We have presumably shit tons of time. I'm identifying all of this. Also, especially the crystal, yes.
Okay, so the crystal. Oh, the crystal. This one's fun. Okay. The crystal is what's known as a dragon heart. In specificity, this crystal is an ice dragon heart. The heart itself is the large flame at the center. But in specifics, this one is belonging to an ice dragon, so it's grown sort of this crystalline ice formation around the heart itself. It is not necessarily a useful thing in combat or anything like that, but it is a very, very powerful transmutative object. Especially if one wants to, let's say, freeze an entire city in 30 seconds flat. When destroyed, this thing essentially acts like a massive cryogenic bomb.
I think we have our next weapon against the Carnifex.
But it's... Controlling this as a weapon is basically impossible. The moment it breaks, boom. Apologies.
Bless you.
But it could have other uses in crafting or maybe other types of situations. It's a very rare object. Research on this stuff is not well known.
Okay.
Would Kazuma have any reaction to that being a dragon himself?
Yeah.
You don't know. He hasn't seen it.
What does the floating lotus do?
The floating lotus, also known as an everlasting lotus, is a plant that if you spend the night with it, it will heal any ailments that you happen to have. Disease, poison, that sort of thing. It will also, if you spend a long rest with it, it will also grant you, if you do not have any of these ailments, it will grant you a bonus to your HP. So it will grant you temporary hit points, basically.
Prod, if you fuck this plant, it'll fix you.
If consumed, this everlasting lotus, which will no longer be everlasting, except it will forever be in your gut, will grant you a boost to your max HP.
Ooh, Eternal Yakult.
God damn it.
Essentially what it does is for every hit dice that you get when you level up, you roll it twice.
Ooh, this could be really good as a tank level up item.
So essentially, it's not retroactive, but from the moment that you eat it, you get to roll 2 hit dice every time you level up. So you get double the HP, or double the general amount of HP.
It may be good just to keep as like a cure-all though as well, if one of us gets like a poison status or like some horrible exhaustion or some shit. But we can decide that later, probably.
So presumably that'll end up being something Prod uses. Considering how much,
Probably.
considering
Yeah,
that
they do
Prod has
get...
spent more time poison than the entire rest of us combined.
But it's fine. It's fine. I'll be fine.
Prod says as
I'm
that's
part of who
probably,
I am.
you know,
God, Mom.
Prod says as there's probably blood dripping from his mouth at this point.
Oh yeah, there's he's absolutely just occasionally just like blood. It's fine. I just need a nap. This always happens.
Always.
Okay. So, you're spending your time identifying basically everything in this room, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the sword in the chest, that is an entwined enchantment. This sword only works with its pair, with its twin, the dagger. These items are known as Blade Dancer's Folly. They are a relatively ancient artifact at this point. They are designed for use by a rogue, and essentially what they do is they enhance both sneak attack and allow the wielder to attack twice in a row.
Be really useful if we had a rogue.
Yeah, if we only had a rogue.
Lying has gone. Lying is dead.
Lions fucking
Sorry.
Lying died.
My brain just wandered tremendously there. Sorry.
Oh dear.
So,
Right.
yeah, Blade Dancer's Folly, a dagger and short sword pair that, when given to a roguish character, allow them an extra 2d6 on their sneak attack, and allow them to attack twice per turn.
That would have been really handy about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, but you only took the dagger and you left the short sword behind, and they are a twinned enchantment, so you need both of them for it to work.
Oh. Sorry.
We're gonna need like a full-blown like written down inventory because
What's the little ink? Yeah, maybe we should just like categorize this after. Because there's a lot of shit in here. But
Yeah.
what's that inkwell?
Okay, so the inkwell is what is known as true invisibility ink. Simple as that, really.
Wow. Just heat this up in an oven and it shows up.
So basically, Okay, it's not technically true invisibility. This is... Okay, you know the whole thing from The Hobbit, the moon runes, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's basically what this is. Anything written with this ink can only be seen by the light of a full moon.
Oh, okay. I could write to my werewolf pen pals, finally.
Good lord.
How would it be delivered?
By a smaller, less weird wolf.
I feel like the were pigeons.
Okay, the mirror on the back of the vault. This is what is known as a... it is a translocation mirror. This mirror is twinned with another somewhere else in the world. You can't tell where. But you can step through it to end up in the other place. Essentially.
Can you peek through it, or is it going to be like a full body yeet through the mirror sort of thing?
You can peer through, but it's essentially like a doorway. If you look through, someone else can look back at you.
Ah.
Probably not a good idea. Can we just, like, cover that shit with a cloth, actually?
I mean, you can't see anything there at the moment. What you can see when you approach it, because when you're far away from it, it just looks like a mirror. You can see your reflection in it. But when you approach it, you see what looks to be some form of sandstone room with tapestries across it. But it is empty.
Sandstone room.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a history check on the tapestries?
Sure. Roll me a history check.
18.
18.
Oh, actually, plus 1d4, because I'm still...
No, the guidance only works for one roll.
Oh,
Then you
well,
have
no,
to-
it's 1 minute, actually, but yeah.
Oh,
guess
it's
that's
been
one
more
that's
than a minute. You've identified like 6 different things at this point, and that takes 10
Yeah.
minutes each. So
Yeah, it's
you've been
also
here for about an
concentration,
hour.
so yeah.
Yeah, no.
I just keep recasting it because I'm that anxious.
No, you didn't say it, so you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the tapestries. Your knowledge of that area of the world isn't great. But from what you can tell, this is a lot further south, a lot further southeast. There's desert people that live on a completely different continent. You can't remember the name, but you know enough that that is sort of where this location would be. So, very far southeast across the ocean, basically.
Well, this isn't going to be helpful getting this treasure out of here. It's very far away. Anyone have any leather?
So, you've been here... How long have you been here, would we say? We'd say about an hour so far, right? Identifying these various different things.
Oh, here comes the
Probably.
issue.
Yeah, it's just like another person comes through the magic circle, and it's
I
an
mean,
even
you
bigger
haven't
bad.
disabled it yet, so...
No, I thought we disabled it before we
No,
investigated.
Yeah,
Zarian
we-
said, I want to go and disable it, and then when, actually, I want to go look at the vault, and didn't disable it. So,
For frick's sake.
Yeah, because you said, oh, probably no one's coming through. You have lots of time right now. And I'm like, oh, okay. I
no,
presume
you
that means...
said that. I said nothing of the sort.
Okay, I guess we're all dead now because... of
Yeah.
me.
But actually, the magic circle has nothing to do with this. Prod, you're quite far away at the moment. I'm assuming that you're kind of just standing guard, right?
Always. I'm standing by the door.
Yeah, yeah. The first thing you hear... Actually, yeah, roll me a perception check. See how much of this you actually hear.
Oh, probably not much. Hang on. Just perception. Where?
It's in there somewhere.
It's in there. I'm so good. 16!
16.
Nice.
The first thing you hear is the voices
That's normal.
going. Look, the lock's broken.
They found us upstairs.
You know what? We killed the magic man. We can kill 2 guards.
Yeah, we're the
And
good
someone
guys.
else goes,
Yeah, we're great.
Someone else goes. Call Lord Blackwood.
Oh, we've got his fucking twin.
And
Well, they don't know what's happened to Blackwood, do they?
you hear.
Yeah, but the twin probably will.
How do we call him? He's on the other side of the country right now. And you hear the first one go. We need to. He has a mirror up in his study that contacts Lady Hamora. That's it. We need to tell her. She'll be able to tell him.
We need to GTFO before
And
Lady
you
Hamora
hear
gets
footsteps going away.
here. We need to fuck off right now. is Prod's declaration. Are we fucking off?
How much gold can you carry?
Oh, just lob me the bag, we'll see.
Good lord.
Okay, I will say that there's a decent pile of gold that everybody else has been shoveling through while you run around identifying things, librarian.
Okay, so that's already packed up. So I guess
I
it's
will
just
say
magic
that you
items.
each managed to get about 500 gold from this.
Sick.
Alright, and that's my equipment.
Yippee!
How do we plan to carry ba 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 ba?
Also,
The
did
flat-
someone
the
else
fight.
grab the spell scrolls before? Do they have them in their inventory? Because I thought we did.
I thought you grabbed them, didn't you?
Okay, maybe I just didn't add. I'll add them to my inventory then.
There are 3 spell scrolls that you have not identified yet, but you can do so
Okay.
later. Now,
Let's...
Darren, I want you to roll me a quick perception or investigation check, whichever you prefer.
My investigation is +7, so that's definitely going to be it.
Since you have the time at the moment.
Nat 1! Apparently.
Okay. Yeah. No. You
I mean,
don't
the last
find...
thing I rolled was a nat 20, so...
Yeah. You don't find more than what you did previously on all the books in this place. I will say, you do find a slim leather pouch in a corner, which seems to contain a singular piece of paper.
Okay.
That's
Roughly
more likely to get a
pouch,
live
you
town
say?
to never
playing
blow it in.
card
Please, God.
sized.
Sorry, what was that?
Roughly playing card size.
Oh, it's a fucking deck of many things, isn't it?
It's a deck of one thing, apparently.
It only seems to
A deck
contain
of
one
fuck
card.
off.
Oh. Okay, right.
Actually, wait, that makes it very valuable because it probably has a guaranteed use that it knows of because it's the last card in the deck, doesn't it?
Only if we knew what cards had been drawn already.
Yeah.
Which we can't know unless we check this one. Okay, well, I guess I'll pocket that. For
Hey,
later.
sick tarot! Hang on, let me just deal you.
Oh, 5 of cups.
Good lord.
Okay, so out of the things that you have found so far, what are you taking?
We should grab that Lotus in the heart, right? For sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the heart and that. I'm gonna grab the heart, the sword, and the deck of whatever it is, probably.
Okay, so Darren, add Ice Dragon's Heart to your inventory, add Blade Dancer's Folly to your inventory, which is the dagger and sword combo. And add Singular Card to your inventory. You're taking the Everlasting Lotus, right, Librarian?
Yep.
Okay. Are you taking anything else?
I guess probably Darren? No.
You're taking Darren. Fair enough.
No. I was gonna say like, oh maybe Darren. No, I'm trying to find.
The
That's
things you have
weird.
left are the Full Moon Ink,
Yeah.
the Crystal Bear Hide, and the Translocation Mirror.
And
the translocation mirror might be good for escape, but that's massive, right? That's
That's
like
literally the size of you. It is the size of a doorway, basically.
yeah, we're not getting that out.
So you may be not
better
getting
bet.
it out, but you might be able to go through it. Is my point.
Prod, if the librarian has been talking about this, Prod's gonna be like, if he had the ring, I don't want to know what can come through there. We should smash it right now
As
before
a
someone
point,
else comes through.
One of the rings
Good.
that you recovered from Blackwood was the Ring of Boundless Defenestration.
Oh, thank God.
That one you guys recognized immediately. The other one you
Sick.
do not recognize.
We should. I take the bear hide thing because.
Okay, so add Crystal Bear Hide to your inventory, Elfie.
Crystal bear hide.
I mean, actually thinking about it, we probably have all the time we need now that we have the stopwatch, right?
It
Like,
has
if someone
a
comes-
range of 20 feet.
Yeah, so we can just get past the guards
One
whenever.
of us can get past the guards.
Isn't time? Actually, I don't know what the magic item effect really is. If it's just like an
What's the hide called again? Sorry.
Crystal Bear Hide.
Well, if Prod's still got the anti-magic orb, then the other ones could huddle around Prod and scoot out the door while
Oh, yeah, that's true.
the librarian time stops the other guys.
Genius. Let's do that.
Okay.
And we do that.
I was going to ask if there was anything Ingvar could see in here, but I mean...
So, are you leaving the Full Moon Ink? Or are you taking that?
I don't see an immediate use.
But it's
But that
probably
doesn't mean
useful
it's-
if it's in there.
It's small. I might as well grab it.
As a note, you guys have seen multiple documents that are completely blank. Multiple papers that are completely blank.
Oh, grab that shit now that we know that.
I did grab a bunch of books, but yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll grab the ink.
Okay, so you have the Full Moon Ink. So this is the stuff that you guys have taken from Blackwood's vault, as well as the other stuff that you have not identified that is in your inventory.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you exit. So your plan is to use the time stopwatch to get out, and then use the bubble to keep yourselves from being affected by the time stopwatch, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds
Small
far
problem
too
with
sensible
that.
for us, but
Time stopwatch. 1 use per day.
yeah.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay.
Not you.
I started blasting. Okay.
And so I started blasting.
Fireball!
No!
Hey, are you evil guard? I need to check this
let's-
time, morally speaking.
Stealth our way as far as we can.
Yeah.
Is Kazimar still with us?
Yes.
That's a thing. Can you de-summon Kazuma?
You can.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can dispel.
Yeah, because he would just go back to being
Like an orb of
Shoulder
light.
Dragon.
Yeah, he'd just go back to being a little orb that follows you around.
So we'll just dismiss him for now. We can bring him back later.
Okay. Whoop.
Oh my god, I just thought of something really stupid about how we can exit.
Oh.
Ring of Defenestration.
Oh god.
Only one of us, though.
Ring of Boundless Defenestration only works on the self.
Oh. Meta magic point, baby. No.
We know that the meta magic stuff
Yeah.
doesn't work on self
Magic
spells.
defense. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we're just stealthing.
All right. So, you have, okay, just to lay it bare for you, you have 3 options here. You have the translocation mirror that's in the vault. You have the teleportation circle that's in the other room, or you can leave straight through the back door that you came in through.
The door. It's the
You know
only
what,
one
guys?
we know where it goes.
Yeah, I know.
Ew.
I'm just giving, I'm laying out the options.
I feel like the teleportation circle might be the way to go. And the reason I say that is...
We don't know where that goes.
Exactly. Wouldn't it be fun?
If the guards were mentioning Blackwood, if we knew Blackwood was on the other side of the country and he came through that portal, there's a very good chance that portal leads to one of the other the beds. People.
Okay,
We
then
need
at
a
least-
nap before we do that, because some of us have issues.
Some of us are bleeding on the floor.
I'm at 17 HP. I know what bleeding on the floor is.
I miraculously took 0 damage almost 0 damage that whole time.
Hashtag rogue life.
Okay, let's GTFO upstairs.
What I was going to
Yeah.
suggest is that I can disable the teleport circle so that if they are cross country, they can't get here quickly to start doing shit like ruining
Buy
the
us some
city
time
and
at the
putting
very
it back
least.
under Karn effect.
Yeah,
The
okay.
first thing we do is make sure guards are the only thing we have to worry about.
Yeah, so I want to take an action to like fuck up the runic circle or whatever I have to do to destroy the teleport.
I'm
Okay.
also going to take an action to break that mirror, because I don't trust whatever's on the side of that mirror.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a prison
Yeah,
cell
okay.
with helpless children in it, but I'm a good guy.
Okay. All right. Librarian, roll me intelligence to see if you can figure out how to break the circle. Prod, describe to me how you break the mirror.
Take the butt. Because it's like a doorway, isn't
It's a
it?
doorway.
Do the frame, right?
Yeah.
I guess logically the frame.
Well, I take it off the wall with my
Mm-hmm.
muscles, and I smash it face down on the floor, and if it doesn't work, then they're just gonna teleport into the floor, you know?
Roll me a strength check.
I'm afraid I'm feeling fear. Wait, cool, there we go. Strength. I have strength. I'm a strong boy. I'm
Strong.
the strongest boy. I'm so strong. I'm strong. With a K. That's a 21!
You smash the mirror down on the floor. It makes a thump
Yay.
sound. It is not broken.
Oh.
Push the pillar on top of it so that if someone tries to come through, they can't lift the weight, and just lay it face down.
I do that!
Okay, yeah. People are not going to be able to get through it. They're going to be walking straight into what is essentially a floor. But
Essentially
yeah,
a solid wall, from their perspective.
yeah, from their perspective.
All I'm imagining those fucking nerds at platform 9 3/4 in real life that kept running into the wall.
This is absolutely a scene from Honor Among Thieves.
But I mean, yeah, basically it is. By accident, I wasn't even thinking about that. Oh.
Also, for the magic circle, I rolled an 18.
Okay, so it takes you a little bit because this is a very complicated magic circle. It's designed for cross-country teleportation. It has a lot of different components and runes to it. But eventually, you do manage to find a small bit of it that looks incredibly important. You start scoring your way through it. And it's a little difficult because this entire magic circle is underwater, probably to protect against this sort of thing. As you're scoring your way through this section of the circle, you watch as it starts to glow. It starts making a similar noise to when you heard Blackwood teleport in. And you score through the last section of it, and the entire thing goes...
Oh, we just
and
telefragged stuff.
breaks apart.
Oh, thank God.
You hear...
I think I just stuck them in fantasy France midway.
You hear a scream of pain
Oh.
as you've been scoring your way through. You haven't noticed this, but someone's figure has been slowly appearing in the circle. And you finish scoring, you hear this scream of pain, you watch as the entire thing sparks and goes dormant, and you watch as someone's arm falls to the floor, spurting blood.
Ooh, free arm!
I pick up the arm. I go, we need to leave.
That was my arm!
Me up.
I think you just murdered someone.
This
No,
is
I
a good
didn't.
bribe. Let's go.
Does the arm look particularly masculine or feminine or something? Can I gender the arm? Can I misgender the arm?
Emaciated. Very thin, very frail. But it has essentially the sleeve of a very, very nice looking black dress on it. And
Oh,
it
it's
is
the fucking
covered
poison
in
lady.
rings.
Oh, nice! Any magical rings? Double loot!
One of them seems to be magical, the other ones just seem to be gems.
Okay, well, I just take all of them.
Goes in the bag. We go upstairs. We're going to die if we
It's
stay
about
down
100
here.
gold worth of rings, by the way.
Sick.
Can I spend 10 minutes over the corpse of Lord Blackwood and I cast Purify Food Drink.
Castify water now?
It does nothing.
Well, I guess even in death,
He was such a snack.
he was never a snack to begin with, I suppose.
Okay. So you guys are exiting, right?
Yeah.
Swiftly.
We are leaving.
After all that bullshit.
You head to the stairs. You head to the exit of the vault, carrying the rings from what you can only assume is Baroness Vursine Utrecht Hamore's arm.
Oh, we took the arm too, didn't we?
Oh, are you taking the arm?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
we took the
taking
arm.
Okay,
arm.
you
Absolutely.
take the arm as well. You take the
Yes.
arm of what you can only assume is the Baroness.
Look, she might want it back at some point.
We're already a
and
quarter way
you
through the
head
next boss fight, guys.
out. And that is where we're going to call it for the evening. Thank you all very much for joining us this evening. I hope my players had a wonderful time. I hope you all had a wonderful time. I certainly did. As for now, those of you who are on Twitch, we are going to raid a Fionn. Those of you who are on YouTube, I'm sorry, we don't raid people there. But as for now, thank you all very much for joining us. Have a very good evening and a very, very good night, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye for now.
Later.
Bye.
We didn't die.
We kicked that fucking nerd's ass so hard.
Good
That
lord.
fucking
We
dweeb.
kicked his ass so hard that we
That
started
fucking